So we saw this move on the 90 here, after it had been working on the 90 for a while. A sudden drop. That means that it's no longer working on the 90. As the speed of the currency change increases, we look at larger charts. So we're now looking at the 146, and we see that it went pretty well exactly through the gap. Remember, when you're doing left brain trading, it always goes fast through the gap on the fractal that it's working on. So now it's working its way. It's hesitated a little bit around the weak and strong barrier on the edge of this set, and now it's working its way down, and we fully expect it to reach 1.60813. There could be a retracement around about now, because we see that on the 382 we have a barrier at the edge of a set. And as we know, barriers at edge of sets, on larger sets than the one we're working on, are fairly powerful. So we would expect to have a retracement there before it then carries on down to this purple line here. So you can see how it paused a little bit around that barrier that's on the 90 and also on the 382. So it's quite a strong barrier. And you can see that it gets stuck on that barrier for quite a long time. But now there isn't a lot to stop it going down to the target, 1.60813. And I would expect it to go down there fairly quickly, following the resistance around that barrier that we talked about. I left my screen on and went and had dinner, because I knew that once it had resolved that resistance, it would move quickly down to the barrier, which is in fact is what it did. What is interesting here is that this was a trade carried out towards the end of the trading week, and I often find that trades tend to want to settle over the weekend on the edge of a barrier or in between two sets. So this is what seems to have happened here, because the trading has stopped now.